Then the Lord said to Moses, "Stretch out your hand towards heaven, so that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, a darkness to be felt." So Moses stretched out his hands towards the heavens, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt for 3 days. Some powerful stuff, my man. Some powerful stuff, ladies and gents. And why should I be reading an old Bible? You know, it's an old book. Nobody reads that anymore. It's made by crazy people who you know, the grain went bad and they were eating the stuff. Who reads that stuff anymore? But let me tell you, my friends, there's a lot of truth in there. And when it comes to the land of Egypt, which, hold one moment, we're seeing today, which we see today, is happening. If any of it scares you, don't even go to Ezekiel, or stay away from Ezekiel or Zechariah. Oh, Isaiah. Isaiah's good stuff. You should. Hey, let me tell you something. I got a surprise for you. It's all leading up to something. According to their deeds, so they will pay. Wrath to his adversaries, requital to his enemies, to the coastlands he will render it. Yeah, you don't want to. If any of this stuff rings true with you, Sirach, Solomon, good stuff. Ecclesiastes. Yeah, I would love to spend more time with you, but I know I'm going to be that'll bore you to no end. You'll say, what is this? Anyways, what's going on today? What's going on in the world of you see now? Sarah Palin wouldn't have been such a bad president. She certainly wouldn't have been locked out of the White House. I don't know if you saw the post. Anyways, I got a good surprise for you. You know something that let me get one thing off my mind. We used to have a place in Massachusetts called the China Royal. It was in Fall River, across the longest bridge in the world, we used to call it. But anyways, it was a good place until like 1987, I believe. It was taken over by somebody else, and they turned out they started serving you the little egg rolls. When they went to the little egg rolls, that was it. It's over. It was over. It was no good anymore. They used to have some great pork strips, and the barbecued spare ribs they were huge. And they went all to little stuff. They got a new cook. They went all to little. It was terrible. Anyway, so get some Chinese food the other night, and listen, if you get a good Chinese restaurant that you're not sick for 3 days afterwards, stick with it, because Chinese food, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. When they went to the little egg rolls, forget it. It's all over. So, don't eat the little egg rolls. Anyways, I was sick for 3 days. That's it. And I've tried Chinese food from all over the city. Everywhere I've gone. None of it. Either I'm sick for 3 days, or they put too much MSG, and I tell them straight out, no MSG. And they put too much MSG, get the headache for 3 days. You got to go get chelation treatment to get out of it. Anyways, forget it. Okay, so this is going to be the last time you'll have to put up with me on Facebook, because I have a website. I have a new website, and I'm not going to give it out just yet because, I've been banned before from a site. before our anointed one was elected president. See, nobody knew that he smoked. No one caught on that he called his grandmother, the woman that put him through Occidental College, as Barry Soetoro. Barry Soetoro. Have you ever heard that name? That used to be Barack Hussein Obama's name. Well, anyways, he changed it to his Muslim name, and anyways, he called that beautiful white grandmother a racist, and that was in defense of his going to that Reverend Wright's church. Anyways, I got banned for that, and I'll probably get banned on this one too, because you know, I do have a tendency to tell the truth. I'll tell it like it is. You didn't even know the guy smoked. You didn't even know he smoked. I put that on? Nah, they wouldn't allow that. Fox News wouldn't even report it till after he was elected. What's going on? You don't know. I don't know. So anyways, the website's pretty cool. It's got these little penguins on there, right? And you can actually click onto the penguin, and you can take like the littlest penguin and like bully around the big penguins. You know, the big what do they call them? Emperor penguins, and you can push them around if you want. Yeah. Anyways, they reminded me of. They just waddle around and bump into each other if you just look at them. But you can click on them and make them do whatever you want them to. But when I saw them waddling around, bumping into the walls, and they reminded me of contractors I hired last year. So I had to put it on my website. And by the way, if you want to build a nice website, I suggest you contact my sister. She's very, very, very good at that. So it's got Pac-Man on it. It's got the daily horoscope. It's got a Bible verse. It's got a daily quote. It's got this day in history, and a couple of other, things, and of course my commentaries. Anyways, so yeah, click on the penguins. You're gonna love the penguins. You can be the bully. You can be the bully. I want you to be the bully. That's another thing about the bully thing. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of them wanting to see if a young boy is a little too aggressive. They want to drug him. Okay? They want to mentally castrate him. You want your son mentally castrated? No. And or they're going to criminalize it. What you're going to do is you're going to end up criminalizing bullying. Okay? And what's going to happen is your son or daughter is going to be bullied. And they're going to instinctually, by instinct, they're going to fight back. And they're going to be charged with bullying too. And they will also have to carry that burden the rest of their life. This will come back to spank you in the ass. It will. Believe me, it's going to happen. Same way with this affirmative action right now, that the our proud American, smart American, black population is having right now. See, if they're not Hispanic origin, they don't get the points and the extra credits and the special considerations to get into college, even if they score higher, because they're not Hispanic. Yeah, see, all that stuff comes to bite you in the ass. And so now we got a bunch of smart black and white people getting refused scholarship, refused getting into colleges simply because of their skin color and simply because they're not Hispanic. So watch out with that other stuff about the immigration thing. We've got to put a stop to that. La raza is not your friend. They come knocking at my door one day. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, we like to help handicapped people and people who are this and need help and stuff. And I said, oh yeah, well, what do you do? And oh, we only help Spanish people. I said, well, you know something? I only let black people in my house, so why don't you get the out of here? I really did. And I yelled at them all the way down the street. I called them every name in the book. I told them what they were, all the way down the street. Never saw them again. But, you know, this whole bullying thing, watch out too, because of you know, I once told a friend, hey, isn't it they're on, I don't know, some derivative of Prozac, you know, they got, you know, a million different kinds of those behavioral modification drugs. They didn't feel good. I think I need my glasses. They didn't feel good, and so they go to one of those couch doctors, right? And he asks you, oh, hey, so how's things going? Oh, you're not feeling good. You're feeling depressed. You're not happy. You don't like the things that are going on in your life. You have no energy. You have no incentive. Geez, you feel sad and everything. And you know something? They ask you the same questions that is going on in everyone's life. No one's 24/7 happy. If you're 24/7 happy, there's something wrong with you. Okay? All right. No wisecracks. Okay, so anyways, I said to this person, they're taking the behavioral modification drugs, and you talk to them, they're like, and they're moving on to different subjects. You can't even follow what they're saying half the time. You have to go slow with them. You have to lead them along the conversation very slowly, or they jump off track. They jump off the track. Anyways, I said, doesn't it occur to you as odd that this person, this doctor, without taking a urine test, without taking a blood test, would prescribe you drugs, give you drugs that would alter your mood, alter your behavior patterns? Doesn't that strike you as odd? They're like, well, they're doctors, they know what they're doing. Really? Okay. Sounds good. If it works for you, so Obama gets locked out of the White House. What's up with that? Have you ever seen anything like this in your life? Did you ever think you'd see the day when this would be a third-rate country? Did you ever think that would ever happen? Let's say I get just a few things. This is the last time you see me because, like I say, I got the website going and this and that. So, and there's actual. The liberals are looking to impeach Obama. Impeach him for the same things that hold on. I screwed up here. Uh-oh. See ya. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, I guess we're back. Okay. Anyways, so, what was I saying? I guess it doesn't matter. You know, they want to impeach him like they did with George Bush. It doesn't make any sense. None of it makes any sense. It's like, we don't belong over there in Egypt, so let's impeach Obama now, like it was, and still they'll turn around to you with a straight face and saying, oh, this is still all George Bush's fault. It's because George Bush. And then you got this guy with the whole cabinet is filled with self-avowed communists. That's why we're turning into a third-rate country. That's why we don't have a space program anymore. That's why the F-35 has been discontinued. Because guess what? Guess who makes the engines? General Electric. And what did I tell you about General Electric? They're sitting on the board of advisors, and they're the ones who toured around with Obama. Jeffrey Immelt, another self-avowed communist. Okay? He says that, I deal with communist and socialist countries all the time. It wouldn't matter to me which way this country went. He gets on the board of advisors. So anyway, the GE and Pratt Whitney, they were in a fight with